Hi everyone. So I always felt that the last day of the year for me, it's always been kind of a very mixed type of feelings sort of day. Um, I feel there is a collective expectation that builds up as energy, and I can sense it. Expectation for things that you wish to happen in the new year, and it's kind of it feels a little bit heavy, personally, as an empath, or having a high sensitivity to energy. I feel this way. So for whomever is tuning in and feeling this way, this is the reading for you. If you are feeling this kind of mixed feelings during the last day of the year, this is for you, because I'm going to be looking specifically at what is it that we are releasing, and as I split the deck, there is the Three of Swords and the Ace of Cups. The first message from these two cards is kind of a loss of hope for new love. So you're releasing this loss of hope for new love, like the fact that you feel like new love won't be coming to you. This is the first message that's coming through straight away. Let's see what else are you releasing. So for the people that are currently watching, and I felt like doing this reading, regardless of how many people are watching, it's probably going to be a minority of the people that normally watch my videos, but I still felt like it was important to bring this forward. Hold on, I'll get another light. Here we go. Yeah, clearer now. So 7 of Cups. Oops, hold on. What are you releasing? The Emperor. The 8 of Swords, the Queen of Swords. At the bottom, the Ace of Wands. Let me see. The first message with the 7 of Cups is you are releasing the fear of not knowing what is right for you on an emotional level. You're releasing this feeling of what should I do? What is it that I should pick that would make me happy? I'm confused. I don't know what is the real deal. What is it actually? Is it all an illusion? Like it's sort of searching through the fog. The fog, the fog that comes from overthinking, and that comes from not letting life flow naturally with the Emperor. This need of control, this need of feeling like you need to know every single answer. Yeah, feeling like you have always these big expectations towards yourself, towards having to oh jeez, I can't, sorry, it just feels like very intense, this energy. So feeling like you are sort of carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders sometimes. You see, the Emperor has got many responsibilities, because the Emperor has to rule an entire empire. So not that you have an empire materially, but sometimes you may feel in your life that sort of everything depends on you, the decisions you pick, the things that you do, and the consequences that these decisions have. So sometimes it feels like really heavy on your shoulders, this sense of responsibility. And this brings you in your head, and this brings you to a point where you at times feel you need to defend yourself and have your guard up towards whatever gets proposed to you that could seem very exciting, and you look at it, you try to be clear-headed, level-headed, and you try to understand, maintain a form of stillness in your energy. You try to maintain again the control, your composure, not to get too carried away by something that seems to be really nice, really good, really inspiring. At times you feel like you need to be careful about this, because for as much as this new start could seem inspiring, at times in the past this has ended up following this spark, let's say, has ended up not really bringing you the best of results. So you have come into this place of being more sort of in a way controlled, and at times though you do have this spark coming up again in you, even inside yourself, and the spontaneity that you follow and that you want to explore more. So it's you feel like there is a duality within you, and that you have these two energy pulling you, and at the end of the day this duality kind of makes you feel at times a little bit stuck, because you know we all get caught up in the fear of what's next, and what's the best choice to make. Anyway, let's clarify with more cards. So that's what I'm feeling so far. Yeah, and as I split the clarity of the choice again, this message is very much coming through for me. You wish, you know, and that's probably why you watch tarot readings, you wish you had this crystal clear clarity in order not to have to feel anxious and in your head and fear the worst as you take choices that you fear could bring you to some catastrophic events in your life, like, you know, picking the wrong partner, picking the wrong job, picking the wrong choices, you know, all these kind of things. So this is really what this is talking about. Clarify why are you in your head. Again, look, number 2, the choices, the concrete choices that you make in your life. Will I do this? Will I do that? And you're juggling, you're trying to do this balancing act in your life. And clarify the 7 of Cups. What's confusing? What is this illusion about? The confusion about what is going to bring you, again, Pentacles, good steady results for your life. So what is it that emotionally can be a good choice for you, that is going to bring steady results for you? Let's see. Clarify the Emperor. Yeah, you see, that's the duality I'm talking about. The Emperor versus the Fool, going on a free journey, not worrying about taking a leap forward, and being very controlled, and calculating every move. So you have this you switch between these two energies, and as you are approaching the end of the year, you're kind of wondering what is the energy that you should embrace the most, and you're looking for some guidance there. Clarify the Queen of Swords. Yeah, that's you taking, when you take a pause to reflect. To reflect because you want to make sure that what comes to you is what it's right for you. It that either it be a person that respects your boundaries, either it be a job where you feel like you're respected and valued, whether it be picking, I don't know, the right house, if you're buying a house that will not show cracks and molds and and other unexpected things that could affect your life. Clarify the Ace of Wands, the Hermit. You see, that's the kind of reflection you're really evaluating the new things that come to you that looks like they're shining, they're shiny and interesting and exciting. You really take your time to ponder and evaluate, because the full energy sometimes didn't pay off all that well, and this is why you actually have your doubts about being courageous and spontaneous. Again, clarify the Fool. I feel like it's important. Yeah, you see, the defensiveness. When you sometimes jumped and took a leap in your life, you then realized that there were actually people that potentially were trying to either take advantage of you and or attack you, or so you went into a lot of situations really hopeful, really wishing for the best, and going on an adventure, really, which was exciting, and then finding that you needed to fight for your corner. But then I see the sun as well, so at the end you anyway sort of manifested things that you wanted, that made you happy. So this is a journey, I think, to make you understand that you still need that courage, because regardless of how many obstacles you have encountered after you took that leap into the unknown, something positive came out of it, something that actually brought clarity to you as well, and joyous times. So yeah, you might have gone through something tough, but then something good came out as well. Let's see the bottom, the Tower. Yeah, the changes that occurred were necessary. So the divine guidance here is present, like in your life. There is a reason why things have happened in your life in a certain way, and certain things fell to the ground. For as hard as it felt, it was absolutely necessary for you to reach some form of happiness. So it was worth, at the end of the day, it was worth jumping into this leaping. That's what I'm gathering here. The devil, that's the fear at the bottom again. That's the fear of things not working out. And then I see the Three of Wands. Basically, then after the storm, there has been a clearance for you, a clearance that has wiped away these fears. They were making you feel like maybe this is sort of the end, or this is a tragic event for me. But something, a new dawn, sort of resurfaced in your life every time you took this leap and went for something. So this is a message about leaving behind fears, I think, fundamentally. This fear about making the right choice and not knowing what's coming ahead of you. And yes, it's good to have wisdom, it's good to take a pause, it's good to be clear-headed and try to be level-headed and balanced. But I don't think it's good to get stuck in your head for that long and overwork yourself in your mind. So that's what the message here is coming for me. But I'm going to gather more messages now through other things, the other oracle cards. So, what is the message? The mirror, the gem, the unseen. So, I think, you know, you have done a lot of inner work for what I can see with the mirror. I feel that you've reached a point where you have looked at every side of you nearly. Or if you haven't completely, you're looking at it. You know, you're continuing on this journey of looking at everything that you have within you, every energy that pops up, every feeling and so on, and even the tough ones, you know. So you're not scared of looking in the mirror, quotes, in the mirror, in the reflection of your soul, what comes out, you know. There's definitely a lot of hidden treasures within you that you are discovering, I feel, because you see this gem is kind of hidden between this sort of rough environment, and gems do grow in the under pressure in between rocks. So it's kind of a, you know, sometimes you do feel that pressure, but the pressure of the unseen, the pressure of the things that you don't know yet. But this is all for good, you know, it's all part of your soul growth. So yeah, we go back to this message of not being afraid of this journey of yours, for as much as it can feel confusing at times. Courage, yes, exactly. The courage to look within yourself and find trying to find your path, trying to find your answers. I see this figure on the side. It looks a bit like, sort of like, let's say like a demon, right? That's kind of ambushing this man. And there is also a root from this tree that's kind of a bit creepy and kind of latching onto his leg. So these are your fears. And this is you going on your journey and dissolving with this light that you have within yourself, these fears. So this is a call to courage from spirit to you, to proceed with courage, not to be discouraged by what you have experienced previously in the past. Cycles, yeah, exactly. The cycles that you've gone through in the past, for as you know, maybe you have seen a pattern repeating several times in your I don't know, love stories or relationship with others, or in the type of pattern that happens when you start a job. Whatever the cycles you have been involved in, you have realized, you have understood that these cycles were part of your you know, soul journey in order to understand a lot of lessons. So you went through tough cycles that have molded you into this beautiful gem, that have created this beautiful crystalline structure. So you are now an evolved soul at this point, I would say, with this crystalline structure that I see here in this gem. Um, so you're not anymore in the rough. You're very awakened. You're very aware, and you have all of your senses and all of your chakras open, I feel. And that's happened through the cycles that you've gone through. The unseen, let's see. Healing, exactly. Wow, look at the eyes. I feel like the eye expression is so similar. There is pain in these eyes, there is sadness. I feel that the sadness that you had to encounter in your life has brought you, though, you see, to see the light in a way, because you see people that feel more intensively than others. It's because they go through the deepest truth of life. In a way, they can perceive truths that are unseen to others, and this is a gift, and it can be seen by whomever carries this gift as a curse sometimes, because this gift comes with sort of like an higher level of sensitivity, which it's not always easy to manage emotionally. So it can bring moments like even of grief unexpectedly, and sometimes you won't even understand exactly where this grief is coming from, because sometimes it doesn't even belong exactly to you or comes from you, but sometimes you feel this grief that's building around you from other people's energy, that's sort of permeating in your energy. So this is a gift, but it doesn't come easy at times. It is a treasure, though, because the value you bring in the world, it's um, it's unmatched, and it's undeniable. There is an intrinsic value in what you bring into this world. No matter how you have thought in the past about yourself, or you think about you in the present, I see through this reading that there is an intrinsic value in your being in this earthly realm, going through these cycles, and you bring this energy of healing to yourself and into the world. So it's something unspoken, it's something unseen, but it's something that exists, and it has an intrinsic value. So don't underestimate this, absolutely not. And that's not to be boastful or anything. It is simply to acknowledge and be aware even further of what you bring, and because I'm pretty sure that the people that are watching this reading are people very humble, actually. People that never really thought of themselves like as necessarily more than anybody else. Mostly, though, you notice that you had something deeper that kind of made you go deeper in I don't know, in the understanding of reality. So something that you looked around and you felt this is not common, and and again, like it's not easy, but it's something that just exists. And so there you go, this is your confirmation. Okay, I feel like I need to clarify. Oops, sorry. I clarify even further this. Clarify courage. Yeah, balance. So what I see here is you see how in this picture there are all these people that are kind of grumpy and upset, and you see the thing is that what you bring to the plate is this sense of you sort of bring you are an alchemist of energy, and what does that mean is that you bring a very pure energy when you approach others. And although people could bring sort of energies that are more unbalanced and won't even be fully aware of the kind of energies that they're carrying and that they're bringing into the world, you you know, your energy is strong, and you have learned through a lot of self inner introspection to maintain this balance regardless of the energies that you have around you, which is not something easy. Not many people are capable of doing this. Many people feel other people energies, and it becomes a big mashup of confusion of you know, triggers. I trigger you, you trigger me, we get onto each other's nerves. You instead have learned to, in a way, emotionally detach, like you perceive all of this energy that goes on between others, with others, but you are able to maintain a calmness and a stillness that it is not because you don't feel them. You feel them very well because you are actually an empath, but at the same time you have learned how to manage these emotions that are coming to you from the outer world, and you have learned to not to take on you things that in a way they don't belong to you. Like you have reached a point where you've actually understood. You always pose this question. You're like, okay, what is coming to me? Okay, this is coming to me as from outside, and how do I want to react to this? How do I want to feel about this that's happening around me? So you have control, you have learned to have control over your feelings, and that's where the emperor energy comes in. So you have basically, you're a master of your feelings, and that's not the level that every single soul on this planet is at. So that has taken a lot of courage to do your shadow work in order to reach that point of wisdom. Let's see now, clarify this row here with the cycles and the gem. Impatience. Yeah. So you've gone through cycles that involved you feeling like you were never reaching what you wanted, and you had to learn patience, because only, you see, to form a crystal it takes a long time. It's not something that would happen overnight. It's not like in a split of a second there you go, a crystal. It takes a whole metamorphosis. It takes transformation of the rock into a crystal, like it's elements that congregate in a specific crystalline order. It takes cycles, it takes patience, it takes dedication to the inner work. And this is why you are such a gem now. This is why, because you took the time to get to that point. And there have been times where you felt absolutely restless during this process. It wasn't an easy process. It's like under pressure. It's a lot to take. So let's clarify this room. Bittersweet. Yes, exactly. Look at this. The sadness that you've had to endure to reach your level of awareness, self-awareness, your level of empowerment, being an awakened soul. It's not an easy process. So many just speak, about it, but it's absolutely not an easy process. And you went through a lot of situations that felt, bitter and sweet, because yes, there was maybe the excitement of starting this whatever new journey, as we saw the Ace of Wands, was coming up, and that was a moment of inspiration that you took on. But then after that, you have had times of tower moments, times of where everything collapsed. You had times of having to defend yourself, your corner, having people coming at you, having all sorts of things happening, or people betraying you. And this has been a process of accepting that at times there is this bittersweet feeling that is present in your mouth, So that's the clarifiers. I want to now go on to, so we saw a lot about what you have released. I want to see now the energy that you're getting into for this new year, because I feel like we need to look into the next energies coming up. Knight of Wands, charging forward, taking charge in your own life. The Lovers, making choices, not just in your love life, in general. Now, this is specifically, in this picture is specifically a lot about making choices in love. In my opinion, this specific deck, the Lovers, is a lot oriented towards that. So you possibly are going to have a big choice in love coming up for you. But anyway, this is making healthy choices for you. And let's see further. The Strength, yeah. Becoming stronger and stronger in your power, feeling in your power, full force. Taming your fears, the wild beast, this wild beast that's your fear, and you learning how to tame it with gentleness, by being kind to yourself, by being forgiving towards yourself for not always having the answers, being caring for yourself, even embracing this fear, even embracing these blockages that at times arise within you. The Four of Cups, overcoming this sense of emotional dissatisfaction that surfaces at times in your life, and having the courage to accept the love that's going to be offered to you. That's what I see here. Two of Cups at the bottom. Yes, again, this is the message. Having the courage to step forward with strength and to embrace this love that's coming to you. This is what I'm seeing. This divine union that is coming in your life. I want to clarify the Two of Cups. Yeah, because this is going to bring you a lot of happiness coming into this union. Clarify further. You have been alone long enough. It's time to embrace this love. Look at this. Look, Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Three of Wands. Ending a new beginning, Ten of Pentacles, the Star, Death, the Moon. Nearly all the major arcana are here. Look at this, Nine of Swords, Chariot. I feel like there is a big shift happening in your life. There is something really big that's coming up, that's calling for you to leave behind any illusions, fears, anxiety, and to embrace these new beginnings that are coming for you, and to charge forward for the new horizon after you have endured some very heavy endings in your life, because there is new energy coming in that's going to heal you. There is this union that I see coming. There is this big transformation that's taking place in your life. You moving forward from this past that's been heavy on you, very heavy on you. Many disappointments, many moments of doubt and feeling to the ground, down to the ground. So that's the energy you're coming into in the new year. I want to see more with a few more oracle cards. Perseverance. Yeah, you have been very perseverant, I can tell. You have persevered through many things, many situations, and 26 reduces to 8, which is a number of abundance. Abundance is coming, I can tell you. Wholeness. Yes, you have become a whole soul. Like, you have reached a level of soul evolution that's very, very high. Wholeness. Number 12. Passion. There is going to be new passion sparking in your life. At the bottom, Hermitage. I think at times you will still feel like you need to withdraw from everyone, everything, from society, in order to find your answers, because you will always need to rebalance your energy, given that you are a very empathic being. And so you will always have this need anyway, regardless of if you are or aren't in, connections, and, either it be partnership, friendship, no matter what. Let's see what the angels want to tell you. Let's lighten up the mood. Sorry, that was a very intense reading. It might be heavy for some of you. I mean, I don't expect everybody to resonate with this message or fully, feel like it was for you, but I know that for some of you it is. Look at this sequence: 1, 2, 3, 4. Good luck. Spirit guides, progress, justice, structures, systems, processes, conditioning, and rules. You're on the right track. Someone from the other side has your back and encourages you to try your best. You will succeed. Observe your surroundings and communicate clearly. Be sure that everything will fall to pieces. That's a beautiful message that I feel I personally needed. So this is definitely the reading for me. I want to see something more about what you're overcoming. Grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. No matter what kind of grief you are currently going through, this grief is making you appreciate things in your life that you may have not been able to appreciate as much if you hadn't felt this moment of grief, this experience of grief. Let's see more. Love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. I heard the song All is Full of Love by Björk, so you may want to listen to that song. And gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Yes, you are in this you are stepping into being grateful for everything that is. Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. You have the power. I want to get one last card from the bottom, and perseverance comes out again. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. So keep doing this work, the amazing work that you've been doing. And I'm going to now pull out a few more cards for the ones of you that still want to follow these messages. I'm going to have a look at these clarifying life situations cards, which I find really inspirational most of the time when they have come out for me. And then I'm going to have a look at 3 more oracle decks, and that will be then the end of this reading. Let's see. Okay, 2 cards have come out. Small steps. The small wins, the small triumphs, the everyday victories, celebrate them. They will take you there. Steady progress. Move with deliberate care, as patience and attentiveness guide you to thoughtful achievements. And then flame of courage. So the courage comes out again, you see. Ignite the flame of courage, lighting the path of bravery amidst shadows of fear. Yeah, this is what I talked about through the entire reading. Not afraid of hardships, exactly. Confront challenges with courage, for they are the stepping stones to growth and wisdom. This is the work you're doing. You're growing, you're becoming wiser. So don't be afraid of this path that you are already on to, and steady progress will bring you where you want. Let's see with these cards. I really love these animal cards. They're so connecting with me lately. Since I got this deck, I really feel this oracle a lot close to me. So let's see. What is the message here? Ox spirit. I've been seeing ox in the last couple of days everywhere. Honestly, I've never seen so many ox before, all together in one day. Yesterday, they were all over the place as I walked around. Let spirit be your guide. So there is definitely divine guidance and assistance that surrounds you at this time. So connect to your guides, connect to spirit, whichever way you feel is best to connect. This reading is probably one of the ways the spirit is connecting to you. Let's see at the bottom. Bring a gentle touch. Be gentle with yourself, first of all, and then with others too. I already know that you are anyway. And let's see with the flowers, what the flowers cards have to say. Mexican marigold. Renewal. Time to begin again, stronger, better. An African violet. Spirituality. It's time to connect with what you believe. Let's have a look at the doors. What door is opening here for you this year? And that's going to be the last messages I'm going to gather. So this is a beautiful door. Deeper. You're not finished. You're not yet done. Dig deeper and deeper. The best is to come. Hold on. Hold on. So yeah, I really feel like this is for you because, as I said, you're this divine being that's really capable of going very deep in the levels of reality. So I hope you're keeping well, and I wish you all the best for your new year. But even if you're watching this reading later, this message can be still valid for anyone, okay? All right. So I'll see you next. Thank you for watching.